Alright, just a quick review of the iLife robot. This is the self-cleaning eye robot with the mopping feature, and it works awesome. He actually does such a good job. And I just want to show you like what he goes through, and he saves me so much time in vacuuming stuff. Like I still vacuum, but even my vacuum vent on my vacuum cleaner, it barely gets filled after running him once a day. But as you can see, I have a lot of like corners and antiques and stuff like that, like as you can see, he has to like kind of go through and kind of find his way all the way around my downstairs. Like we have a lot of junk. Not junk, but antiques and stuff. Anyways, so here he is, finding his way through the dining room table that never gets used, but it basically sits here as a junk collector. But as you can see, he does a really good job. I also have one of their regular just floor models upstairs. This guy actually has a mopping feature, which is really neat. It comes with a separate bucket, and you basically put the pads on it, and you fill the bucket with water, and he just, as he's basically doing right here, he just goes along and he mops the floor. He doesn't vacuum and mop, but it just mops. You know, the bucket releases water, however much water you want to release, and then it has a little pad on it. But it's a really neat. I call this one Squirt because after the turtle in Finding Nemo, and because he does mop, and Ray is my little white guy that's upstairs. But as you can see, they really work good, and the customer service with these iLife people is outstanding. I have called them a few times. One was pretty much just me not knowing that I turned the power switch off as I picked him up one time after I left my boots and stuff out. But I would recommend reading the manual, because they do have a lot of really neat different settings that you can use, and to know how to use him correctly is only going to make him serve you better. So definitely read the manual and enjoy. I bought one of these for my daughter as a present because she lives in 29 Palms in California, which is a high desert, and it's all dirt, and she absolutely loves it. It keeps her from having to like daily sweep, you know what I'm saying? So, well, hope this little video helps you. And in Squirt, see him going through all my little tables and stuff. He just finds his way through everything, and then he goes all the way through my downstairs. It's amazing. So that's it. And then this is like how I have his docking station set up. I've had it set up here once, and then I've also had it set up in this little hallway also, right here, underneath my longboards and stuff. And he actually docks right in this little area too. So, all right. So, hope this helps everybody. This is a great product for my life. I would definitely recommend it. All right, Squirt. Squirt, you say bye now, buddy. There he is. Oh, there, bye, Squirt.
Here is where you can see I have footsteps from people walking in, and the shinier side is where you can see the robot is actually mopping and sweeping. And you can kind of see that the mopping doesn't get as close to the trim as some would like, but the robot does have these little arms that sweep against the trim to bring objects and dust and dirt out from close by the trim so that it can vacuum it up. I would like to also add that the vacuum likes to start on the edge of all the rooms, and then after it does its complete sweep of the edge of the rooms, it will then go back in and do the inside of the edge lines that he has created. Here is a closer look so you can hear the sound, and here are the arms that are kind of reaching and sweeping out the edges of all corners and crevices. And the arms are pretty long, and it does come with replacement arms and a mop pad that you could that's microfiber, and you could just throw it in the washer whenever it's dirty, and you can reuse it again.
It's so quiet compared to my Roomba.
I think Rosie's got Alzheimer's. Maybe about time for her to retire. She can't figure out which way she wants to go. Poor thing. What she's doing. Yeah, time for retirement, Rosie.
Miren, Esperanza, cómo va a recoger ese desastre que hay ahí. Mira, por ejemplo, Elía, lo que yo te digo. ¿Lo ves? Uno lo que hace es que le pone cualquier mueble para que ella no coja para otra área que ya limpió. Por ejemplo, el cuarto de Paula ya lo limpió. Entonces yo lo que hago es que le pongo, mira, aquí en la cocina le pongo eso para que ella no coja para allá. O sea, delimitarle las áreas.
Just keep staying in the same spot. It's a very open floor plan. There's no obstructions. It has been sitting here for 5 minutes trying to move. There's no raises in the floor. It rises. It normally navigates this room easily. This is the second time I've seen it doing this. Right, just staying on spot, and it's set in random, so it shouldn't be having all these issues.
It goes on. It starts cleaning. You can switch from high, low. It recognizes, you know, it just goes around, but the suction is not working at all. Suction is not working. I'm going to stop it and go ahead and I'm going to, you know, this is it. Motor's not turning. I've cleaned this. Clean everything else. So, you know, you're saying I need this working. We'll go again. No errors.
didn't touch it.
Eso oye que está prendido. Cuando está prendido, vos apágate. Supuestamente lo voy a apagar, ahí lo apagué según el sonido. Voy a simular que abro una puerta y voy a simular que le cierro. Que debería ser que está ya todo cerrado. Pongo la alarma, que se debería todo apagarse y efectivamente bajó un chance el voltaje, el consumo. Perdón, el ampere bajó, sigue bajando todavía, baja. Ya vamos por aproximadamente.
Esto que está pelado ahí, pero está recogiendo todo. Epa.
It's not handled, okay? It's not done. The father pays for the wedding of the daughter, so
No, she can't do it. No.
I'm gonna pay for it. Everybody's gonna have their own room, and that settles it.
Está limpiando parejito, mira. Mira, mira que está mojado el piso. Bueno, no se ve mucho, pero está mojado. Mira cómo lo deja limpiecito, ¿no?
Start charging. Low power.
bendiciones.
Pues creo que cometí traición y espionaje, pero cometí el sistema de vigilancia de la casa, ¿no? ¿Qué estoy buscando? El policía y tu oficina en la casa me hizo pensar en un gran amigo. Me controlaban con palabras que me detonaban. ¿Encontraste a alguien extraño por mi ser? No, creo que llegamos, tomamos la foto, te la envié por airdrop, pero nada raro. ¿Pero qué sucede con tu oficina? Look at this, Mom.
See? Whoa, that's a barrier. Four-wheel drive, bud. Look at this. Come on, man.
That's that high. It's not that high. Maybe I can put it in junk mode. Look.
I'm loving this emoji.